Good morning, everyone. Accent Boy here. Happy New Year's, everyone. Um, so recently I was on the net scrolling by, and I know some of you guys probably know of this black female, and she go by the name of Ari Fletcher, whatever her name is. I think she's a baby mama for the Chicago rapper named G Herbo. Yeah, that dude, and she's currently dating Moneybag, whatever his name is, and she been seen with, I think, what do you call it, that boxer dude, Tank. And so basically she's probably one of those industry chick who get around. But however, the story that um I'm gonna be talking about today is basically she's being criticized over a so-called joke that she'd made on an interview. I'm also gonna post the interview in the description box, where she was saying that the relationship that she's currently in, she's not used to it. She's normally in relationship that is very toxic, and I'm gonna get to what she said. But when it comes to black women in America, um, the things that they do are say, I'm really not surprised, to be honest, because you expect it. And until they prove me wrong, I'm gonna continue to think about the same way. But sorry, people, if you keep on hearing noise, I think something is acting up. But however, she was recently on a podcast where the podcast called "Don't Call Me a White Girl" podcast, and she was saying that the relationship that she's currently is the most healthiest relationship she ever been in, and her previous relationship they've been so toxic, and she was saying that when she happened to um what should I say, get into arguments with her men, she basically want her so-called guy to pull out a gun on her and show me like, bitch, leave. I wish you would walk out the door. She continued, I'm going to sit down because I have a son. I'm not trying to die. I got a son. So I'm only staying because I got a son and I don't want it to shoot me. So basically, she getting bashed stating that she want a guy who she's with to pull out a gun on her and say, "Bitch, don't leave." So basically, she's getting bashed over that. And my thing is that I'm not surprised, because a lot of these females are a product of their environment. They're very toxic, and basically they have no role model growing up. They come from a lot of single parent home. So the stuff that they grow up seeing is the stuff that they're gonna potentially be doing as they grow. But for her, I feel like these are so called, she's basically promoting toxic relationship. And the funny thing is, these are the types of relationship that a lot of these people so called idolize. And until domestic violence get involved, and then all of a sudden they want people to feel sorry for them after the so-called guy beat them and abuse on them, like they know the situation that they're in but refuse to leave. And how could you so-called be a mom and saying you wish you would be with the guy who you with, wish they pull out a gun on you, not knowing that, yeah, that guy could potentially kill you, but also you probably put that guy in a position where he's actually so-called going to jail, messing up his own life. So if a guy pulling out a gun on you, showing you that he cares, you have a next thing coming to you. And also, with him pulling out a gun on you, that doesn't show that he care. And to me, I feel like with this, with her saying that like pull out a gun on me, I feel like that is some type correct me if I'm wrong, that feel like some type of fetish stuff to me, because you know people got some weird ass fetish and stuff. That could probably be a turn on for her. As you know, she's a hood chick, so you don't expect anything good from these hood chicks. And she was saying that the relationship that she's currently in, as I said, she's not used to a healthy relationship. She's saying that the more time she and her new boo argued, he's trying to tell her to grow up and ask her how old is she. So basically, she's dealing with a different dude who don't have time to be arguing and complaining. And also, um, I'm gonna link the videos to the to what I'm basically covering, and also on the one of the videos where she was I think on IG speaking, she was basically bashing a lot of people who was complaining about her so-called joke, calling them broke and calling them that they don't have a man. I And to be honest, I could applaud a lot of people stand calling her out, because who wanna be in a relationship where your other significant abuse you and a so-called pull out a gun on you. And the thing is, a lot of these so-called females don't even have a mind of their own in today's society. um it's hard to really talk to a female or even a dude who is basically raised or grow up off social media. Nowadays, it's just hard to hold a convo with them. And you could see how she's very toxic. And what these females don't really realize is that is most of the time is your attitude why a lot of men choose not to deal with y'all. Yeah, you could be the prettiest thing in the world getting money, but once you have an attitude, I'm guaranteed it's a turn off for a lot of dudes. And it's just sneaking that she basically so-called promoting this type of toxic behavior. And the thing is, she also got a son. So basically, you're telling your son that whenever he's with a woman, he could pull out a gun on her. Because let's not forget, people, whatever is on the internet these days is gonna still be on the internet 20 years from now. You know what I mean? So I do glad that a lot of people are bashing her, especially black women, because we are in we're in a community where people look down on us a lot, and we are trying to replace those negative thoughts about our community. But if people keep on doing the stuff that they're doing and keep on saying the stuff that they're saying, of course people are going to look at our community as a negative. And as I said, when it comes to black women in America, yes, I know I gotta get a lot of blush. In nothing they do seems to disappoint me, because it's like it's nothing new. You know what I mean? And how could you saying you with someone to pull out a gun on you, not knowing that you probably not wake up tomorrow? And it's just mind blowing. Like female really think like this. What type of behavior, what type of example are you setting for future generation? And people, just let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe.